Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm so happy.
I know, I'm so happy to finally see you. How are you doing?
I'm good. We're gonna try everything in English and then
Okay,
translate for everybody, right?
okay, perfect.
Uhum.
Awesome.
So, galera, então essa maravilhosa aí é a Jennifer Dorie, uma das 5 melhores do mundo. E eu vou ter a honra de estar entrevistando ela. Ela é muito humilde, muito carinhosa. Eu chamei ela, ela aceitou de primeira. Então, assim, eu estou muito feliz. I told everybody who are you. You are
Okay.
one of the best bikini in the world, in my
Oh, thank
opinion.
you. Thank you.
Uh-huh. And I'm feeling so happy you were here with me talking for all Brazilian fans.
Yes, thank you for inviting me.
And I was talking, you were so sweet because I asked about this live and you, first time, yes, we can do it.
Yeah, I was so excited for it.
uh, that's awesome. So I have a lot of questions here I'm gonna do for you. Let's go.
Awesome.
I have like a big list here.
Okay.
Well, first of all, for who doesn't know me, I'm Larissa. I'm from Brazil. I'm bikini amateur, and I'm new in this sport. I start my first competition in 2016.
Wow.
My first competition was pregnant, and I didn't know.
Oh my goodness, no way.
Yeah,
That's
and I won.
crazy. Wow.
But then I have my baby, and then I come back, and then I did like just 8 shows in the NPC, and I'm working a lot.
Yeah.
And I saw about you. You have a lot of competitions here, and
Yeah.
let's see if I have the right information about you. Well, I saw here you got no. When did you got your pro card?
I turned pro in 2017 in
20.
Canada.
Cool. And I don't have information before this. I have just about your pro journey. Before you got your pro card, how many shows did you go?
So in Canada, the way it was, there was only one pro card per year for all of us. So you had to do a regional show, which is your city. Then you had to do provincial show, which is like your state here, and then national, which is for your across the nation. So for me, I did my first year competing, 2015. I was 18, and I did, I think, 6 shows. I did regional show, provincial shows, national shows, and then the next year I did one national show, and I placed first, but I didn't win my class, so I didn't win the pro card. You know, Laura Lee won her pro card at that show, and then the next year I won my pro card in 2017.
Cool. Gente, ela falou aqui que ela fez tipo 6 shows e aí logo ela já ganhou o pro card dela e ela começou com 18 anos, muito nova. So young. I was telling everybody, you started so young.
Yeah.
How is your age today?
I'm 23.
23, so young,
23,
so beautiful. We love you. I'm 40.
Oh, you look amazing though. You look like you're my age.
Thank you. You made me so happy.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you. Gente, ela tem 23 aninhos. Ela é uma bebezinha, novinha. I thought you were like a baby. So young.
Yeah.
I have here in Toronto Pro Bikini 2018. You got like a third place.
That was my first pro show.
Your first pro show, and then Vancouver, you got a second place, and then Desert Pro Bikini 2018 fourth place. Then Tampa, you got a second place.
Yeah.
Yesterday, by the way, I was watching all your YouTube, your videos in YouTube channel.
Thank you.
Because of your English, I was like, oh my God, she talks so fast.
Oh, I talk very fast. Your English is very good though.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
I studied since I was 12, but I lived in Louisiana for 3 years. 2 years ago, I lived in Louisiana about 3 years. And then I talk more.
Yeah, you pick it up more. I have to
Thank you.
learn Portuguese now.
Oh, yeah. And you come to Brazil.
I've never been. I'd love to come. I have to
Yeah,
come.
you should come someday
Yeah,
because
I'd love
now
to.
we're gonna have like some shows, a muscle
Mhm.
contest.
Awesome.
They will do like shows for Bikini Pro.
Okay, well then I'll be there.
Yeah, I tell you when they
Yeah,
do.
tell me
I
so I
tell you.
can come. I'd love to visit.
Yeah. Gente, falei para ela que ela tem que vir para o Brasil, porque, né, conhecer o Brasil, que ela vai ser muito bem-vinda, que ela é muito querida por nós. Falei que ela é novinha, ela só tem 23 aninhos, e eu tenho 40. Ela me elogiou, falou que eu não pareço 40, que eu pareço ter a idade dela. Já ganhei meu dia. E tô aqui falando sobre as competições dela, tá? Gente, ela tem uma lista aqui de competições, estou confirmando com ela os títulos. Em Toronto, 2018, ela pegou o terceiro, depois foi o primeiro show dela, depois em Vancouver, segundo lugar, depois teve um outro, mais vários shows. Então eu vou comentando aqui com elas, depois eu vou falar com vocês da maior conquista. And then Olympia, Bikini, your first time, 2018, you got a 10th place. Yeah. And then 2019, 50.
Fifth place.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I think you have like a big challenge, a big worked hard and a lot for this.
Thank you. Yeah, 2019 was amazing.
Yeah. And then I saw Colombia, close Brazil. You got a fourth place.
Fourth place there, yeah.
That is a good place. Also, and then a lot of others. New York Pro, second place, and this is a big competition. Congrats.
I did after Colombia, I did the Arnold actually. And then I was fourth at the Arnold, and then I think Pittsburgh was the next one.
Yeah, I have here Arnold, and then Toronto again, 2019, second place. Yeah. And then Shadow Classic, Colombia, 2019, first place. That's awesome.
Pittsburgh and New York.
Always good positions. I think you are so amazing. I think you need to keep going. And I see. I was in Vegas. I watched in Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I was
amazing. There. I went. I competed in the amateur.
Yeah.
In 19 and.
Oh yes, I saw your pictures.
Yeah.
I saw on your Instagram account your pictures.
I'm not so good.
No, you look great. Don't say that.
I got. But it was my first.
Yeah.
I got 12, but it was 50 girls.
Wow, big.
First competition. That's good. And I saw you. You look amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Well, let's go to the. Gente, aí o que eu falei com ela aqui? A lista de competições dela, não vou estender muito com vocês, depois vocês pesquisam, mas assim, o que é o interessante? No Olympia 2018, ela pegou 10º lugar. Aí ela trabalhou muito, fez uma evolução incrível, e em 2019 ela pegou 5º lugar. Então, assim, gente, muito, muito motivador, né? É bem interessante mesmo. I told like in Olympia 2018, 10 to Olympia 19, 50th place. It's a good achievement. And well, now the questions. Where you born? You born in Toronto, Canada?
Yeah, so I'm from Canada, Toronto, Canada, and that's where I've been born. So my background, I'm Irish.
And I saw in her YouTube channel. Gente, ela tem um canal no YouTube, acessa lá. É até bom para vocês praticarem o inglês de vocês e saberem um pouquinho da vida dela. Ela conta um monte de coisas, é bem interessante pra gente que é atleta bikini. I told everybody, go to her YouTube channel.
Thank you.
And,
thank you, guys.
Well, and I saw you lived in Las Vegas.
Yeah, so my boyfriend lives in Las Vegas, so I'm back and forth. I usually am there, but with the current corona, the borders are closed. So I'm stuck in Canada.
Cool,
yeah.
Cool. And so are you married?
No.
But you have a boyfriend?
Yes. He lives in Vegas. Mark Anthony.
Cool. Galera, ela não é casada, mas ela tem namorado. I told everybody, she's not married, but she has a boyfriend. Hey, guys. E ela morou em Las Vegas. Ela tem um namorado que mora em Las Vegas, daí ela às vezes está sempre indo lá. Por isso que quando ela vai para Las Vegas, ela não se sente cansada, porque ela conhece tudo. Então ela é um lugar que ela tem familiaridade. Por isso, quando ela vai competir lá, não é um lugar que ela se sente muito cansada. I told, as I saw in your YouTube video, you told in Las Vegas you feel like in home, you know every place, you don't feel tired. It's good for you.
I love the weather there is so nice. It's always hot. It's so nice and sunshine all the time. It's just a happy place. I love it there.
I love Vegas.
It's so nice.
Ela falou que adora Vegas, né? Que lá também tem um clima bacana, é um lugar gostoso de você estar indo. So, when did you decide to compete first time?
The first time I decided to compete, I think I was 17, and a friend of mine in the gym told me, you know, you should compete. You have great genetics. You work so hard. I had no idea what it was, so I was like, oh, what's competitions? And I was too young because you had to be 18. So I waited until I turned 18, and then I did my first show, 2015.
And when you decided, or some people told, hey, you look like Bikini, you should go to compete?
Yeah, so a few people had mentioned to me, friends of mine who compete, they said, you know, you would do really well in bikini. And at first, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do bikini or figure, because I love both. They both look very good. And I have wider upper body when I'm posing that I could do figure. But then I was like, you know what? I love bikini. That's what my frame fits. So I chose bikini.
And you love to do like shoulders workout.
I love shoulders, yeah.
Me too.
I think it looks so nice on a woman when it's like nice muscles in your back and your shoulders. It helps with the V-taper, your waist stays small.
Beautiful, I love. Gente, ela falou assim que... Eu perguntei quando que ela decidiu competir a primeira vez. Ela disse que decidiu, ela tinha 17 anos, só que ela esperou fazer 18, que ela tem amigos que competem, daí eles falaram pra ela, por que você não tenta biquíni, por que você não tenta figure? Porque ela tinha a parte aqui de cima um pouquinho mais desenvolvida, ela tem facilidade para pegar essa parte, só que ela se apaixonou pela categoria biquíni, e daí ela tentou biquíni, né? E não é à toa que deu certo, e hoje ela se tornou uma grande atleta. Então, translating.
It sounds so nice when you're speaking. I love listening to it.
And now, let me see. And since you decided to compete, you were so young, so your family give you support, they agreed, or they told like, oh, no, wait a little bit, this is crazy, don't do this.
My family's always been very supportive, so my mom, she's worked out all the time too, so she was always going to the gym when I was younger. And my sister I have a twin, she would go to the gym with me. So my family came to my shows, they cheer me on, support me, they're amazing. Very
cool.
Supportive.
Perguntei pra ela se a família dela apoiou ela quando ela decidiu, porque ela só tinha 17 anos, né? Ela esperou fazer 18. E ela era muito nova, se a família dela apoiou ela, se deu suporte. Ela falou que a mãe dela sempre foi de academia e a irmã dela também. Então, desde o começo, eles sempre ficaram do lado dela na decisão. Because here in Brazil, sometimes, here in Brazil is a little bit, the culture is a little bit different. I feel, because I live in the US, and I felt this. For example, in the US, when we walk in the streets, everybody, oh, are you athlete? Can I have a picture with you? And here in Brazil, they sometimes they don't care. Sometimes they like, oh, she's athlete, like this a little bit. I think this is going to changing a little bit.
I think so.
In my family, my mother, oh, you gonna this? No, don't do this. But now she respects.
That's good. Yeah.
She can't do nothing. I love this, and she, okay, you love it, you can go.
I think sorry?
No, you can.
Oh, okay. I was saying, I think once they see that it's something that we're passionate about, that we love, they want to support you. And it's something, it's healthy, you know, we're working out, we're eating healthy. So.
Yeah. Now my family understand. Aí eu falei pra ela assim, que às vezes tem uma diferença um pouquinho de cultura, tá, gente? Que assim, eu sentia morando nos Estados Unidos, que às vezes andando na rua, as pessoas viam, nossa, você é atleta, deixa eu bater uma foto com você. E às vezes aqui no Brasil a pessoa te vê e fala, nossa, aquele lá é atleta, usa isso, usa aquilo. Então tem essa sensação. Então até a minha mãe no começo, ela falou, nossa, mas você quer isso mesmo? quer competir mesmo? Mas hoje ela aceita, porque ela viu que é uma coisa. Aí ela até falou assim, quando é uma coisa que a gente gosta, que a gente se apaixona, a família dá suporte, acaba dando suporte pra gente. Então foi o que aconteceu comigo. How you feel your life changed since you got your pro card?
Since I got my pro card? Oh, it's been amazing. I mean, just the opportunity to travel. I've traveled so much the past 2 years. Last 2018, 2019, I've got to meet so many people around the world, and it just is amazing to see like how many people you get to meet. So all the athletes, we all become friends, and I have friends all over the world now. So it's just like a really, like, I'm just so grateful for it because I've got to visit so many places. I've got to meet so many people, so many experiences and memories that it's a lot to take in, but it's a really good experience.
Mm-hmm. And I saw
Lots
you
of travel.
Cool. And I saw now you have a lot of sponsors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I have a bunch of sponsors that help me with like my suits, my tan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like my supplements and all that stuff. So there's just so many opportunities through the sponsors too. You know, I get to do events and expos and meet people that it's a great opportunity.
Cool. Gente, eu perguntei pra ela assim, o que mudou na vida dela depois que ela conseguiu pro... Gente, aperta no coração, quero ver o coraçãozinho voando. Isso. I told everybody, go to the heart. I want to see the hearts flying.
So many hearts. Thank you.
Galera, eu perguntei pra ela o que mudou na vida dela depois que ela conseguiu pro card. Ela disse que ela ganhou alguns patrocinadores. E eu vi que ela tem patrocínio até pra sandália, que ela tem sandália que ela assina, né, o nome dela. Bem legal. Então ela tem patrocínio pra tudo. E hoje, uma das coisas que mais mudou também pra ela, a oportunidade que ela teve de estar viajando ao longo do mundo, né, e fazendo amizades. Que ela tem amizade com atletas do mundo inteiro, né? E isso é muito gratificante para ela. Now I translate. First I told everybody, go to the heart. I want to see heart flying. Well, since your last show, what part of your body do you think you needed to have a more focus on?
So after Olympia, I had my breast augmentation in October. So I took 2 months off the gym from training because I had boobs done, which helps to balance my overall physique. But I've really been focusing on upper body to be a little bit wider, just to have the illusion of my waist being smaller. So shoulders and my lats, my back, that's kind of been my main focus.
Cool.
Yeah, upper body.
Cool. I love. You were perfect.
Thank you.
I think you're gonna do like a little work and you're gonna be
thank you.
like a star. Gente, eu falei pra ela assim, qual que é a parte do corpo dela que ela acha que tem que mais desenvolver depois do último show dela. Ela falou que ela fez uma cirurgia, né, de prótese de silicone de mama, ficou 2 meses longe da academia e ficou em recuperação. Então ela sente que agora a parte que ela tem que se focar é em manter essa parte aqui mais desenvolvida, né, para dar aquela impressão de V-shape, porque a biquíni também tem um V-shape, assim. So, I told everything.
I can kind of understand a little bit.
Yeah. Let me see what else. Some days we don't feel like motivated to go workouts.
Yeah.
What could you say for everybody? What give you motivation to go to the gym some days when you don't feel like I'm not motivated to go today, but I go. What give you this motivation, and what you think that we could look for to have this?
Yeah. I think it's tough when you rely on motivation because some days I'm like, let's do it. I'm so excited and motivated. And some days I'm just, you're tired, you're hungry, and you just don't want to do anything but just lie in bed all day. So even yesterday for me was like that. I was just so tired yesterday that I'm like, I don't want to go work out. But I have a routine, my structure, my day is, I know what I have to get done. And if I don't do that, I'm setting myself behind. So I just think long term, even though I'm tired right now, once I get my workout done, I'm going to feel so much better. And just, I really stick to my routine. So if I'm supposed to be training at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, then I make sure every day at 4 o'clock, I set an alarm and I go and train. If I feel like it, if I don't feel like it, I still have to do everything that I need to get done. Because I think when I'm stepping on stage, all of my competitors are making sure they're getting everything done. So if I don't, then I'm almost putting myself behind. So I'm giving someone else an opportunity to be better than me if I'm not staying true to what I need to do.
So you put like a routine.
Yes, routine. So every morning when I get up, I do my check-in, I do my cardio, I eat 2 or 3 meals, and then usually at 4:30 I get ready to train. 5 o'clock I train, and then do my cardio post-workout. Same time.
Cool, awesome. And do you have are you personal trainer, coach, and something like that?
I do online training,
yeah. You do online coach?
Yeah, so I do online coaching with my coach, Team Atlas, and I also do lifestyle clients online for myself, no in person though.
Perguntei se ela dá coach online, ela falou que dá. Foi o que eu entendi. E perguntei para ela o que a gente pode estar fazendo para buscar essa motivação. Ela falou assim que colocar como uma rotina. Todos os dias ela bota o relógio dela para despertar cedo, 5 horas da manhã, ela já vai treinar, já faz o cardio dele, já faz as refeições. Então fica uma coisa que é a rotina da vida dela. Se ela não fizer isso, ela nem consegue, porque ela já se acostumou, já virou uma rotina. Então tenta fazer como se fosse uma rotina para você. Mesmo porque quando ela tá lá no palco, isso é exigido dela. Então ela se cobra para estar seguindo essa rotina certinho. Let me see. What was your hardest prep, in your opinion?
Last Olympia, the hardest for sure. I really had to suffer from when I was 6 weeks out. I wasn't really at the condition that I needed to be, so I was suffering. I was doing like 0 carbs and 90 minutes of Stairmaster cardio a day. It was tough for like 3 weeks, and then I just got up and did it. I didn't even think about it because I was like, you know what, I know it'll be worth it. And 3 weeks, and you know, that's all I needed to do. And then it was easy. The last 3 weeks I was ready, and it was so nice. No stress because I was already ready to go into the show. But that was the hardest prep for sure.
Perguntei qual foi a preparação mais difícil para ela, na opinião dela. Ela falou que foi a última, com certeza, porque ela estava sentindo que ela teve que fazer um procedimento mais rigoroso, ficar 3 semanas 0 carbo. Então foi muito cansativo e apertado, mas no final deu certo. Well, what was your big challenge in this sport?
Big challenge? I think it's hard to not compare yourself to other people. So for me, I never really feel like I'm good enough to step on stage. I don't really ever think that I look good enough. And then I kind of get in my own head. So it's almost like I never really think that I'm as good as what I actually am. So before I step on stage in my head, I'm like, you know, I don't look as good as everyone else. And then when I do step on stage, after I see pictures, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm like, that's me. I look so good. And my coach is like, I told you so. It's hard because we're so focused on the end goal that sometimes we just get a little bit crazy in our heads and we don't actually see how we really look because we're focusing on one little detail. And I'm like, you know, this needs to be tighter and I don't look good enough. And then that shows on stage if you don't feel confident. So Olympia I knew I was ready. I knew I looked good. And I think on stage that really showed because I knew that I was at my best.
Yes, beautiful.
But it's hard.
Eu perguntei para ela qual foi assim, o maior desafio, na opinião dela, nesse esporte, sabe? Ela falou assim, que às vezes ela se vê em fotos e tudo, e ela acha que ela nunca tá boa o suficiente. Então ela tá sempre tentando fazer de tudo para melhorar. E aí, quando foi no Olympia, ela subiu confidente, ela subiu com a sensação de que ela fez o melhor que ela podia e ela se viu como realmente que ela estava boa, que ela era a melhor. Então ela conseguiu subir sentindo confidente e passou isso para a arbitragem. E isso foi um grande diferencial dela. Muito legal. That's beautiful. And what is your favorite cheat meal?
My favorite cheat meal? I love sweet stuff. So for me, it's like always something sweet, like a brownie or a donut or cheesecake, anything like that. And I love sweet potato fries.
Cool.
I love carrot cake and sweet potato fries. It's probably my favorite.
I love too. I love donuts and cheesecake.
You can't go wrong. It's so yummy.
Eu perguntei assim pra ela o que ela mais gosta assim da refeição lixo dela, né? Aí ela falou que ela gosta de coisa doce. Cheesecake, donuts, mas ela falou que ama bolo de cenoura ou batata doce frita. Let me see. Who is the biggest inspiration in this sport for you?
It's so hard to choose because we have so many amazing people in our sport, but I think I would probably have to say Angelica because she is just like no words to describe. She's amazing. So many of the girls are, but Angelica is just the sweetest, most humble, down-to-earth person. And as an athlete, she's amazing, obviously. And just as a person, she's so sweet. She's so nice, so loving. And I remember the first time that I met her, I was like blown away because she was just so kind and so genuine. So I think she is probably the most well-rounded.
I love her too. And she's Brazilian.
She's Brazilian. She's beautiful. She has an amazing body. And her heart is just as nice as the outside. So she is probably my favorite.
Cool. Mine too. Eu perguntei para ela quem é a favorita dela, a grande inspiração dela nesse esporte. Ela falou que é a Angélica, que é a nossa atleta brasileira, que ela foi 2 vezes campeã mundial Olympia. E porque ela é uma pessoa que ela é sempre doce, tanto no stage enquanto como pessoa, e ela é uma grande inspiração, além de ter um físico incrível, né? E é uma pessoa doce, que encanta a todos, e para ela também é uma das favoritas. Let me see. We have, nowadays, we have a lot of countries like they are growing in this sport. For example, Brazil, Iran, India, Egypt, with a lot of athletes. What country, in your opinion, have like keep your attention in this sport with a lot of athletes?
Do you think like which country has the most amount of athletes coming from it?
Yeah, or in your opinion that they have like, for example, bikinis, in your opinion, that are in this sport, like they like got our attention in the world.
Okay. I think Brazil, you guys are taking over the bikini division. There's so many amazing physiques coming from Brazil, and it's nice to see because we have so many more international competitors coming to the States. So it's like the girls coming from, I mean, all over look amazing, but especially from Brazil, it's just crazy that the genetics are amazing, especially even wellness division. South American girls, it's just crazy. Their shapes, their physiques are amazing.
Agree. Perguntei para ela assim, qual país, na opinião dela, hoje em dia, porque a gente vê hoje no mundo muitos países em destaque, né, com muitos atletas aí crescendo na mídia e tudo, e crescendo no esporte, principalmente. E qual desses países ela acredita que está chamando a atenção? Ela falou que o Brasil, que a genética do Brasil está incrível, tanto para biquíni, principalmente para wellness. Let me see more. About your plans. I saw your video, but I don't saw. I saw. About your plans for 2020. I already know, but for everybody know.
Yeah.
What are your plans?
So right now I'm hoping to do Tampa, which is August 1st. So it's in 8 weeks now. And hopefully I can go there. My goal is to win Tampa so I can qualify for the Olympia, and then Olympia in December, if travel is open.
Cool. I hope.
I hope
we can go. Perguntei para ela quais são os planos dela para 2020, né? Ela falou que eu vi no vídeo dela. I saw in your YouTube channel in Canada you don't have they don't gonna do any shows this year anymore.
Yeah, they canceled the Toronto one.
Aí eu falei para ela que eu vi ontem no vídeo dela, né, do YouTube, ela falando que eles cancelaram todos os shows agora, né, por causa da situação atual. Enfim, mas tem uma competição em Tampa, que o objetivo dela é estar indo para lá, se for permitida a viagem, e ser a campeã. Interesting, I saw in video you told, I'm gonna go to Tampa to win. I'm gonna win. Like, this is amazing because you have like a champion mind. I think this is important, like mindset.
Yeah, so I told my coach, I mean, well, of course, like this year we have to win a show to qualify for the Olympia. So I said, you know, if I'm not at 100%, if I don't know that I can win the show, then I'm not going to do it. I will do a different show because I want to make sure that I'm bringing my 100% to the stage.
Uhum. E eu will.
Thank
Eu
you. I
falei
hope
para ela
so.
que isso é incrível. Ela fala assim, eu vou para ganhar. Tô me preparando e eu vou dia 1º de agosto para Tampa para ganhar, para me qualificar para o Olympia. Então, assim, ela tá com mente de campeã mesmo. Que ela falou que se ela não for para uma competição onde ela vai dar 100% daquilo, ela nem vai. And you told in the video, you don't have plan B because
Yes,
you needed to give 100% focus
the plan.
in Tampa. Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
so I said in my video that I don't have a backup show because I don't want to have something to in the back of my head to be like, if I fail here, then I can do this. So right now I want to focus on 100%. I can do this. I can win Tampa. And then if things happen, I'll decide after. But I don't want to have a secondary show to think, in case those days that I'm tired, to be like, it's okay, I can do another show. I want it to be like those days that I'm tired. No, you have to win Tampa. You have to get this done.
Cool. I'm gonna pray for you.
Thank you. You're so
Falei que eu vou
sweet.
rezar pra ela. Vou rezar pra ela ganhar em Tampa. Ai, gente, eu gosto tanto dela. Ela é um doce, ela é muito simpática. Uma coisa que eu falei, então, é essa mente dela de campeã, que eu achei bem interessante, né? E ela não tem plano B, ela não tem que ter nada nas costas delas, porque se você tá indo com plano B, você já tá indo pensando que você não vai ganhar. Então, ela tem que ir focada na vitória. E a mente dela tá 100% na vitória em Tampa. So, for 2021,
2021.
next year, do you have like another plans, some competitions you want to go?
Yeah. 2021, I was thinking like after Olympia, I would love to do an international show, whether that be like Brazil or somewhere in like Italy, anything like that would be amazing. I'd love to go to Brazil. So my goal was to do an international show. And then also I want to do Toronto, of course, because Toronto is a special show for me. It's my hometown. And I really wanted to do Toronto and win Toronto. So next year I'll be doing Toronto. My family gets to come.
I want to know Toronto someday.
Yeah,
I have some friends, they live there. They told it's cold.
It's cold. Today it's hot out, but in the wintertime it's very cold. Lots of snow.
Cool. Eu falei para ela que eu quero conhecer Canadá, um dia que eu tenho uns amigos que moram lá. E perguntei quais são os planos para ela para 2021. Ela falou que ia amar fazer shows internacionais, conhecer o Brasil, talvez, a Itália, né? Então, ela tá com muitos planos, se tudo der certo, passar logo essa situação de vírus, ela tá poder viajando, conhecendo o mundo. Now, I think more two questions only. What is your favorite color in bikini?
My favorite color? A lot of people didn't know. I used to straighten my hair for my competitions until last year was the first year I did. This is my natural hair.
Yeah, I will ask you.
Oh,
what
okay.
hair you prefer to compete? Like straight hair or curly? Because you look good in both.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I love both. I used to only do straight hair and green suit. I only ever did a green suit until last year I did purple. But I love purple. I just think it pops nice on stage. And I think I like the curls because it's just more natural. It's who I am. It's me. And I feel more like myself with the curls. And, you can do like the hair flips on stage with the curls, whereas the straight is just, it's like, how do I say? It's like everyone has straight hair, whereas curly hair, it stands out. It's different. It kind of, you like take a second look because you're not used to seeing it. So I like that it's different on stage.
You remember Angelina Jolie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everybody told you this?
Angelina Jolie,
yeah. Falei que ela parece Angelina Jolie. Ela é linda demais. Galera, eu perguntei qual cabelo que ela prefere. Ela sempre vai de cabelo liso. Na última ela foi de cabelo enrolado, que ela achou que é quem ela é. Ela sentiu mais à vontade, que ela podia mexer o cabelo. E perguntei qual a cor de biquíni que ela mais gosta. Ela falou que gosta muito de verde e roxo, que foi as cores que ela usou, que as duas cores cabem muito bem nela. About the pose presentation. What a bikini needed to have to have like a beautiful and good pose presentation? Yeah,
I think the biggest thing is, for me at least, like lots of practice. Like I was practicing every single day, 1-2 times a day minimum. And it's just, if you practice enough, you're confident in your routine, you're confident in yourself. and you have to feel confident in the package that you're bringing. So if you feel like you don't look 100%, when you go on stage, it shows in your presentation. You know, your body language shows that you're not confident. So big smile, confident, nice and like classy, graceful, not over the top, but you still want to be like sexy on stage, but just classy and sexy. So think like smooth, elegant, graceful, everything's flowing nice. Not too fast, not too slow. There's a lot to it.
Yeah. Maybe they think it is easy, but it is not.
Oh, there's so much to it.
And you do like exercise for waist, like LPF, low.
Yeah, so vacuums. I do practice every day. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it really helps keep your waist in, because when you're on stage, I mean, in your pose, we're showing our waist at the smallest point. But if you're breathing and your stomach's going like this on stage, it doesn't look good. So I practice like holding my front pose without having my stomach expand. Like when you breathe in, your stomach expands. So you really have to practice your breathing and practice holding your poses.
Ela falou, gente, que pratica pose todo dia. When you in off season, you practice your posing every day, or less frequency than in a pre-contest?
Less than in pre-contest. So when I'm in my off season, I try and do 3 times a week, just so I can keep up with it, because if not, then you kind of forget, and then when you go back to it, it's like starting all over again. Usually 3
Perguntei
times
para ela. Yeah, cool. Perguntei para ela com relação à pose. O que a biquíni tem que ter com relação à pose, para a gente ter uma boa apresentação de pose no palco. Ela falou assim, a biquíni tem que ser elegante. Você tem que ser tipo sexy sem ser vulgar, né? E apresentar elegância, você tem que ter leveza, tem que estar sempre com um sorriso no rosto. E a dica é praticar todos os dias, para que isso se torne uma coisa bem rotineira sua, que você pegue e você passe confidência. Porque se você não treinar todos os dias, quando você estiver lá no palco, você vai se sentir inseguro, e o seu corpo, a linguagem do seu corpo vai mostrar isso para os árbitros. E aí ela falou que no off-season ela treina de 2 a 3 vezes por semana. Let me see.
You have such a good memory to repeat it all over again.
Yeah, I'm trying.
It's hard.
Well, curious, the belt,
The waist trainers?
belt, you use the belt.
I do. So I have the waist trainer. You know the Exocore? It's Brazilian, that brand. I really like theirs because it's a lot more comfortable. So it's like the Velcro, the 2 straps. I use that one during the day. And then I do a leather training belt when I train.
Awesome. Perguntei se ela gosta de usar cintos, né? A cinta. Ela falou que gosta de usar aquela Exocore e gosta de usar durante o treino. One curious. How you doing in this quarantine time with the gym? The gym is open in your city?
It's closed. It's been 10 weeks it's been closed. Yeah, so for me, I've just been training at home. I have a Stairmaster here in my house and cardio stuff that I had bought. And then I do have a lot of equipment here, dumbbells, bands, cables and stuff. So I've still been able to get most of my training done, but I am missing the gym for sure.
Eu perguntei para ela se as academias estão abertas lá. Ela falou que não estão, mas ela tem muito equipamento na casa dela, que ela está conseguindo fazer tudo. And what words could you give for who doesn't have a gym?
Yeah.
Who is feeling like sad and not motivated in this phase because this virus? What good words could you give for everybody?
Of course. I mean, it's definitely hard when your motivation is like here and then it goes like this when you're training at home, because there's not the same energy as in a gym. Obviously, you don't have the same equipment, but you just have to make the best that you can with what you have. So if you have bands, then use bands. If you have no bands, and you can do body weight stuff, you know, you can do push-ups, you can do body weight squats, lunges. Just find ways to challenge yourself. You know, find some heavyweight items in your house or go outside for your cardio. It's nice in the sun to go for a run or something. So I think it's just, you just have to adapt to your situation and make do with what you have, because we can't really change it. So you just have to do the best that you can right now. And your diet 100% can be on track. Cardio is easy to do because you can go outside and go for a walk, go for a run. So you can still maintain where you're at least. Don't just throw it all out the window.
Yeah.
Still stay on track with your diet, your daily routine, and just do what you can with what you have.
Yeah, cool. Eu perguntei para ela que palavras que ela pode dizer. Primeiro eu perguntei se as academias estão abertas, então ela falou que não, que ela está treinando em casa com as coisas que ela tem. E quais as palavras que ela poderia estar dando para você que está em casa, está se sentindo desmotivado, que estava numa jornada fitness, de repente agora não tem academia, está se sentindo desmotivado. Então ela falou, gente, não se sinta desmotivado, faça o que você pode com o que você tem. Se você tem as bentes, usa as bentes. Se você não tem, você só tem o seu corpo, usa o peso do seu corpo. Vai fazer um cardio lá fora, faz uma corrida, faz alguma coisa. Mas se mexe, não joga a dieta fora, tenta manter o foco, tá bom? Não deixa essa situação pegar você, tá bom? Well, thank you so much. I'm so happy you came here and talk with me. You're so sweet. You said yes first time I asked you. So sweet, so kind. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Brazil love you.
Thank you. I have to come visit you guys. You guys are all so sweet. I love being on the live and stuff. So thank you for having me. It was fun to do today.
Thank you so much. And you're gonna be super welcome in Brazil.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye bye.